driver interviews, pit action, industry news. We're bringing you everything that fuels the adrenaline-pumping world of dirt track racing. Buckle up now. You're sitting with the Slimy Bastards. Take it away, Jason and Adam.
Making his way to the Slimy Bastards, the one and only Kevin T. Opheim. Look, you roll in here and they roll out the red carpet.
This is for you.
Sure. That's what happens when you're a Supernational champion. They do that for you.
There you go.
Look at this guy. He comes in here. They got the red carpet out there at the pit entry for you. Hey, what's next?
It was mud. It was not red carpet out there. I had to clean my shoes before I came in here.
Hey, real quick. When we got here probably about, an hour and a half ago?
Roughly.
And when we were making our way into the pit stands here, I happened to notice your best friend is over there in turn 1 there. I don't know if you could see him standing there, but he's got his flags ready. And he's ready to go for you.
I don't see anybody over there. Who are you talking about?
Well, you brought him to Webster last weekend, and you must have brought him to Boone today.
I don't remember who you're talking about.
Your little flag.
That was your brother. Yeah. You're talking about your brother. He had more energy than anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, Nate's got a lot, but I don't even know if Nate could have kept up with him.
So, guys, introduce me. I don't.
We gotta go.
I've never been to a race before. I'm just a podcaster, so I want to know who we're talking to here.
What is podcasting?
What is It's like a radio show.
It's like you mean I'm on the radio?
No.
Not exactly.
You'll be on the computer.
People will listen on their phones. So.
Okay. So you're a podcaster.
I'm a podcaster.
So you need to be introduced?
No, I want to know all about you.
I don't. This is not what the podcast is about. It's all about you.
That's not. Nope.
No, this is Kevin Opheim.
Kevin Opheim. Okay.
Drives.
I've heard good things.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
you've been
you.
talking to the wrong people.
That's why we all hate Kevin.
Yep.
That's what the shirt is about. Okay.
That's what it's about. Do you want me to explain the shirts?
Yeah, explain the shirts. They say, I hate Kevin, for people listening.
Yes.
Yep.
Jeff Dolphin, back in the days, it was probably 15, 20 years ago now. We were sitting over there during Super Nationals by a campfire, and I walked up and I saw him in an I Hate Kevin shirt. I thought he meant me because nobody really likes Kevin, anyway. So, anyway, I thought, what a heck of an idea for me to get I Hate Kevin shirts, because I was winning all the time back then, and nobody liked me because nobody likes anybody that wins all the time. So I started getting into the market with I Hate Kevin shirts. I sold more I Hate Kevin shirts than I did my regular shirts.
They're really funny, so I could see why. Yeah, I want a I Hate Kevin shirt.
We got one down there for you.
Okay.
Now, don't you make them in Speedos too? Don't you have them that you wear around them?
Let's not go there.
That's for the after party.
I thought this is a radio thing.
Hey, on this, anything goes.
Okay.
So
right.
we had a lot of fun last night.
So you can edit it out, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And somebody was a train wreck this morning when he woke up.
You look like a train wreck today.
That's what I needed to hear.
I was going to go get a haircut for this, but
I made you say
radio.
you looked at me and you thought, God damn it, I look pretty fucking good right now.
Say what you want.
Oh no, Kevin, you do construction outside of racing, right?
They say I do, yes.
But you do good work. Like you did our sidewalk, you did and that's when I very first met you. You came up and you laid our sidewalk on.
That was just last year, wasn't it? Okay.
And,
I'm old now, so I forget things.
Yeah, it's already cracking. But
he's old too.
I was going to say he did both our sidewalks. I don't know.
But outside of that, when you're not doing racing, you're not doing construction, and you just on your own free time, what do you enjoy doing? What do you do?
I go to the casino and waste all my money.
What do you play?
Play Texas Hold'em.
Okay.
Right. I would rather see my cards before I put my money in there. So that's what
up there in Northwood then.
No, Northwood actually closed as soon as COVID hit. So
Oh.
I have to come down here to Des Moines now. So
Oh, gotcha.
Prairie Meadows. Yep.
So when you're not doing that, are you do anything else? You well, you know what I mean. Like, what you hunt or you fish or
No, never fished, never hunt. Back when I was like 13, I fished once.
Gotcha.
That was the end of that. So, no,
you didn't catch anything.
I'm either racing. I used to snowmobile a lot. Did a lot of golfing before I started racing. So, but I didn't start racing until I was 32 years old. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, how'd you get into that then later without, growing up around it?
A friend of mine said, "Hey, have you ever thought about doing an enduro? With 200 laps, 2 hours, whatever comes first." And I said, "No." I says, "Well, the guy down the street here has an old car and a cage. We just cut the roof off, put the cage in it, and we go have some fun." So we did that, and ever since then, 35 years later, here we are. So this is my 30th year actually of racing full time.
Oh, wow. You just
and
dated yourself. I know how old you are now.
Way old. People look at me and they guess my age, and they're always about 5 years short. So I'm 64.
I was going to say
now.
62. Okay.
64 now.
All right.
Next time when you come up these stairs, I hope they have that chair lift in for you, and you don't have to.
We just put hand railings up in Mason City at the racetrack so I can get up and down the steps.
So one thing these guys are going to focus on a lot in their podcast is music. What does music do for you? Do you have certain music you like to get really pumped to before you're racing or anything like that?
No, I like AC/DC, that kind of music, but no, I don't really listen to anything while I'm thinking about the race car or doing anything like that. So
No ABBA?
a little bit of ABBA.
A little bit of ABBA. Once in a while.
boy.
Yeah.
Very little bit of it.
Okay.
And you could be honest here for a second. I hope you are.
Well, I've been honest since
I
we
know,
started
I
here.
haven't said that, but,
go ahead.
Do you ever have Adam over there singing "Dancing Queen" to you?
Absolutely not.
There's no singing that goes on in that trailer.
And if he does that, I have to rethink our friendship.
I think I would too.
So, do you got your new car here tonight?
No, it hasn't got the wrap on it yet. I'm just kind of getting these a few races out of the way.
Sure.
These crazy guys coming out the first nights, and just kind of taking my time with that one. It's a lot better than I've ever imagined that a car could be. Had it test and tune. It's amazing the forward bite and stuff that car's got. So
Why don't you tell us what kind of chassis you got? What are you doing there?
it was one of Chance Hollitz's old cars. Well, it's 10 nights old actually. A few of the modified guys drove it. They've won with it. That kind of thing. So it's a Cadillac chassis. Everything seems to be really good with it. Like I said, I've only been in it for just one night, so it's gonna tell me whether it's the car or it's me. If I can't go out and win with that one, then I guess my time in the winner's circle is used up. But I've had a lot of fun doing this. There's no doubt.
Sure.
I've been doing it for 30 straight years.
And this is Kelly's first race ever. She's never been to any type of racing.
Okay.
And it's like I told her, it's an experience you'll never see or until you see it in person, you never really fully experience it, even watching it on TV. And when you look out like right now, to me, the track looks awesome. Would you agree, or would you? This
is actually my kind of track. This is the track that it used to be back in the day. We used to have to go out and pack the track actually to get it worked in. They believed in water back then. Now it's all dry slick, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This is my kind of track tonight, so maybe I can actually do something with this old car.
Sure. Because
that's what I'm used to in the old car, is this kind of track.
Do
So.
you think-
It looks awesome. And Kelly, you're going to get spoiled here because this is like the dirt track of dirt tracks. This Boone Speedway is just awesome.
Yeah.
They got a lot of cars all the time, good
Well,
competition.
yeah.
The
I'm
only problem
having fun
is
already.
If he wins, you're going to have to keep coming back.
Okay. I mean,
I'm sure
I'm
that's a
down for that.
requirement.
Do you think the rain's going to hold off tonight?
Took all the rain out of the forecast now is what I understand.
Oh,
So
great. Okay.
We're good
All
to
right.
go.
Were you going to be in Marshalltown last night, or no?
No.
That's no. Okay.
I'm running Boone and Algona
Okay.
on a regular basis. Sometimes I'm going to run Brett and sometimes Basin City. So yeah,
Okay. Cool.
that's
But-
enough.
I want to be the first to tell you though, Kevin. I appreciate coming on. We've talked a lot about this
Yep.
before you came on here with us. I appreciate you throwing our logos and all that up on your car and,
Yep.
and helping us out with all that.
Yep, no problem.
Taking
That's-
the time. I want to have you back on later on in the season though, and
Hopefully, I'll have
This-
a couple of wins underneath my
Oh,
belt.
yeah.
And I haven't won anything for 4 years, so we got to get back in the winning ways.
Well, let's make that
good
a
luck
little.
tonight, though. I hope you do well.
Before you go, why don't you tell us about Super Nationals and what it means to you winning it?
Oh, that was probably the highlight of my career is in 07. That's been a while ago now. But that was pretty much my highlight of my career. Unbelievable, the competition that comes down here that you're racing against. Back then it was not so much competition as it is today. But if I could repeat that one more time, I definitely would retire if I could win that one more time. But I might be retiring after this year anyway, full time. I'll always have a race car around, but just depending on how this new car goes and that kind of crap. So yeah.
You find it. Go ahead.
Sorry. No, go ahead. You go.
Do you find it harder? Obviously, the competition is, especially in stock cars, you see a lot. I think personally, and I could be wrong, but I think you see a lot more guys driving stock cars now than maybe, say, 10 years ago, where guys that have modifieds are also driving stock cars. Would you say?
Yeah, stock cars is where it's at. There's no doubt about that. For the fans to watch and for us drivers, the modifieds are kind of falling off a little bit in a lot of the local tracks up north. We're getting only 10 to 12, maybe 15 a night.
Yeah.
All the modified guys, like you said, are starting to come down to stock cars, and this makes us better.
Right.
We have to be better. Do our all of our setups and all that kind of stuff to try to get better because of what they're doing.
Sure.
So everything happens so slow in a stock car compared to a modified, so I can see why these guys are doing so well.
Now, is Adam your flag guy for when you back your car in and out of your pit?
No, he's. I wish he would start washing the car because I don't have time to do that.
He can't even wash his own car. What are you talking about?
I told you I'm exactly like some other guy you know. I'm just like him.
No, we sat next to Kevin down in Webster City last week for the USMTS race down there.
For that good hot chocolate that was Luke.
Oh, yeah.
Todd Staley, if you're listening, get your hot water hot.
That was. Imagine your child going and making you a hot chocolate and turning on basically lukewarm water and then dumping in a hot chocolate packet and throwing
and
a
it's
straw.
chunky
Yeah,
still
it's
and
chunky
everything.
and it's cold. I
No
handed
marshmallows.
yeah, no
Absolutely
marshmallows, nothing. I handed it to Kevin, and I go, now be careful because it's really hot. So he's literally taking a sip out of it like this, like he's a hot cup of coffee. And he takes a sip and he's like, Jesus Christ, it's cold as hell.
Then I had my crew chief, Mike Fetters, run up and grab me another one. That wasn't any better.
Yeah.
No.
Speaking of Mike Fetters, if I didn't have him aboard with me doing this, we wouldn't be out here because there's no way that Adam could do what he does. So, hats off to Mike Fetters for keeping me in that race car and keeping me going. So, you want to say hello, Michael?
Nope, you got it.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah. Who do you have with you back here?
This is Mike Fetters and David King. They helped me out down here in Boone at all the tracks, actually. And like I said, if it wasn't for these guys, I would be sitting in the stands with everybody else.
So with that, is there any sponsors, anyone you want to thank too while you're up here?
Actually, Steve Boykin, Boykin Lawn Care out of Lakota, he came on board this year. That's why I bought a new car, because he helped me out quite a bit with that. There's Yanko out of Clear Lake there that they supply me with all the cement that I use for my work. There's other ones on there. Who do we have on there? KO what is it? KO Construction? I don't know who that stands for.
Who's that guy?
I don't remember. Honor Motor Supply out of Mason City. Joe Willier. He helps me out with my motors and that kind of stuff. He's phenomenal. He knows what's going on here. That's who put this motor in the car now. There's North Iowa Sand and Gravel, which is a new sponsor the last couple of years. They do real well for me. So, yeah, there's quite a few other ones, but yeah, if you're listening, sorry I forgot about who you really are.
But you appreciate them all.
Oh yeah. Like I say, if it wasn't for everybody like Mike and David back here, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing.
You forgot one major sponsor, Rascal Scooters.
Rascal Scooters. Well, yeah, there's Geritol, and there's Depends, and well, that's why I wasn't going to mention them all.
Oh man! So hot laps are starting soon. We probably need to let you go, don't we?
He doesn't know.
I'm too old for hot laps.
If people want to find you, do you have social media, Instagram, YouTube, anything like that?
No.
Facebook? Nope, not a thing.
Well, I'm on Facebook. But,
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I don't do all that.
No, you don't. Okay.
I don't even do this.
It's better.
podcast
It's
stuff.
really better that way. So
Sometimes you call him, he doesn't answer either, so I don't even know if he knows that.
I have my phone set up that way. You know that.
You know, in all reality, though, there is a good car count coming in. I mean, there's a lot of cars here tonight. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, with the mini mods and the mod lights and stuff, we're going to have a pretty good show tonight.
Yeah.
all right, yay!
I appreciate it, Kevin.
Congratulations on your first race.
Thank you. I'm excited. It was nice to meet you.
Yes.
Thanks for coming.
Nice meeting with you.